we will start with today. We'll do a revision of all topics from your Sec 1 for you to be quite alert. Otherwise, you might forget everything. So let us see how good you are. You can use your calculator for this, please. Yeah. So this first one now on the temperature. Can you try? You must understand the concept. If you don't know the concept, you'll be stuck. If you find it confusing, read line by line. Where's the rest? I think the rest on holiday. Actually, I wanted to postpone, cancel today's one. But never mind, we finished today. The last one, next week there's no class. Oh, Rahman. Okay, well done, Rahman. Can you try the next one? Means you are very okay. Don't forget the unit. Okay, yeah, there's a unit here. Okay, you try the next one. Okay, just need to go to. In case any of you don't know this concept, we have to be clear lah. Zaira, you know how to do not, Zaira? You try, 1A there. What 4A? 4A. Hassan, you know how to do, Hassan? Okay, just a moment, Mr. Rahman, you are not bad, So sorry, Mr. Rahman, your second, okay, Hassan, well done for first one. The second one is wrong, Rahman. How come it takes so long? You see, 24 minutes is from where? From -10 to 62. No, this is only at the 23, right? It's not even reaching 62. How come it take longer? So you gotta think through that lah. Okay. Okay, Rahman now give the answer. Again, it's not correct. So how come? You have your working. Can you show me your working? You have working? No, no working. Actually, you need to find out now. I'll explain in a moment. We let the rest come in first and then we. Assalamualaikum, Sophia. We're doing question 4A first. Okay, this is from Express punya the thing. At Sec 1 and Sec 2, you can combine the Express normal academic. Only thing there's more topics covered for Express, but from Sec 3 onwards cannot. So Rahman, you got to check again. Abdul Rahman, let me see how you get 29. Okay, but anyway, we will go through shortly here. 69, Hassan, cannot, Hassan. They ask you down here, find the time taken. How come your answer in degrees? They mean not reading carefully. Okay. Zaira can do not, Zaira? Zaira, you know how to do not? You don't know, I will show. Okay. First of all, you must know that for A is quite easy if you understand the concept. This is the thermometer. Thermometer have 0 down here. Then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 10. Same thing, Rahman, too big lah. And so on, so on. Now, let's say now it goes until how much? 62 degrees. Let's say it goes until 62 degrees. There's no minus, so Zahira and all okay, become. Then down here there's minus 10 degrees. So to find now from minus 10 to 62, you must plus the two together. So when you plus 62, is they're asking you like how many degrees, how many parts lah, how many parts are there? Degrees means like this units down here. So down here there's 10 degrees and 62. So 10 plus 62 lah, finish. Okay, 10 plus 62. So your answer is 72 degrees. Now this one, hello. Yes, Sabrina. Okay. Now this part, I think you understand, right? Because from here to here, you have to plus them together lah. Now you must understand what the question is asking. Now, don't be afraid of it. Watch, watch. We're going to go through step by step. There's a chemist lah, someone who's doing chemistry. He took 24 minutes. 24 minutes to what? To heat what? You see, when at minus 10 degrees, this substance is a solid. So how is it possible? Frozen solid. And then at 62 degrees liquid, possible like butter. Butter is solid when you have it cold. You put it out in the sun, it will melt. So at 62 degrees, it becomes liquid totally. So that means now, if you heat up this substance, you heat it up, you put heat down here, within 24 minutes, there will be a change in temperature of 72 degrees. Why? Because it is from solid to liquid. You understand? 72 degrees here, this is solid. The temperature is solid. Down here, temperature liquid. So 72 degrees. So that means that 24 minutes, I use this method, can bring about a change of 72 degrees. So you find 1 minute. 1 minute is how much? You find out 1 minute how much? 24 divided by 72 divided by 24. You get 3 degrees. Oh, every 1 minute, there's a 3 degree increase. After heat up for 1 minute, it goes to minus 7. Heat up another 1 minute, it goes to minus 4. Then minus 1. Then plus 2. Then plus 5. Then plus, it goes up 3. Now they're asking you, how long will it take the temperature to change from minus 10 to 23 degrees? You got to find out how many degrees is it from 23 to 10. How to find? Plus again, 23 plus 10, step 1. 23 plus 10 is 33 degrees. Abrahman got it now. 33 degrees Celsius, okay. And then, look, 1 minute, 3 degrees. 33 degrees, you divide by 3, you will get 11 minutes. It takes 11 minutes. 11 minutes, I put MIN here, 11 minutes for the temperature to increase from minus 10 to 11. Now, if you cannot understand this one, that means you cannot imagine. Okay, I'm just gonna explain to you, okay? You take pure water, you freeze it, it becomes ice at 0 degrees. Okay? If you take your kencing, your urine, let's say you go to the toilet, you urinate, when you freeze it, you become sengpao. Last time I learned they make ice batu, but let's say you put inside urine. You think it be 0 degrees or less than 0 degrees? It's less than 0, it might be minus 2. Why? Because 0 degrees is the temperature of what? Frozen water. When it becomes impure, it gets less and lesser. So now let's say one day you do something bad lah. You go and lock up a mouse inside your fridge. Next day, of course, it's dead, right? You take the temperature, it will be minus 10, minus 15. It will actually have this sort of temperature. So I want you to understand that. In order to reach 0, you have to plus from 0 to 10. This is 10 degrees now. Okay, I hope you get what I'm saying. If you don't get it, please tell me. So the answer down here is 11. Why? Because we want a temperature change from minus 10 to 23. That means a total change of 23 plus 10 is 33 degrees. It takes 1 minute to heat up to 3 degrees. So 33 minus 3 degrees give you 11 minutes. I hope it's okay. No, okay, please tell me. Except for those who just getting your blur, it's too bad. This one now, down here. You must know how to do this. We have gone through this many times. You try 5A first, and then when they say H in terms of E and B, you know what it means. They want you to write the equation like this. H equals to blah, blah, blah. You must write your final part must be like that. Okay? Please try. Sophia, well done, Sophia. Congratulations. First one to come in with the answer. What about the rest? You know what to do. That. Zaira, can you know Zaira? 5A. Shafika, come try. Shafika. Your abang coming, not Shafika? No. He doesn't want to come in. Okay, why are you in the dark? Shafia is coming. I'm very frightened of Shafia. No? She's full of tricks. She's full of trickster. Okay, Hassan, well done, Hassan. So Hassan, now you want to express H in terms of the rest. You must write your final answer. H equals to something. Well done, Abdul Rahman. Well done, Zahira. Okay. Okay, so your first one, you must get 135. Okay, you can't get 135, please tell me. I'm gonna, we see. I hope you can get 135. It looks like it, most of you have gotten 135. Now we want you to express H in terms of E and B. That means you got to bring this H here and all the rest on the other side. Try it, try it, try it. I will have to teach you the seesaw method very soon. Today I will teach you, okay? Very, very easy. Very easy, very easy. Come on. Okay, come on, come on, come on. What about the rest? You are taking too long. That means you don't know how to do method. Hassan can do that, Hassan. Abdul Rahman can do that. Okay, I'm going to show you now seesaw method. Then you all try to do this one, okay? Okay, you follow what I'm doing. Okay, we try seesaw method. Seesaw method very simple. Let's say I have A here, I have C here, I have B here, I have D here. Let's see. I want to make B the subject. B subject means B equals to something lah, whatever it is. So now how to make it? Watch what I do. Seesaw method. Seesaw method, you must imagine now down here there's a seesaw. There's two seesaws. Okay, one seesaw is from here to here, up to down here. Another seesaw is from here to here. You can push the C down, you can push the B up. So now I try. I push the C down here it goes down. Whee! I push the B up. Woo! So what do I get? Now you got A, C, B, D. Can you see now? But the equal is still here. There must be equal sign for you to do seesaw. Okay, but so can you see? I push the B up. It goes up here. I push the C down. Now remember, I want you to make B the subject. So I want B to be all alone. A. So I push the D up here. So because AD over C equals to B. B over 1. Okay? B over 1 is B. That's it. I solve it very fast. You see, is this correct now? Is it true? Okay, I'll show you. I'll show you it's true. First of all, okay, I need to show you all that this is true. Otherwise, you might get confused. Remember, we went through the other day the flip method. I flip this one up, I flip this one down. It's the same as this goes up, this goes down. I proved right the other day. So now I'm going to put B up, A below. D goes up, C goes below. How do I, now can you see that B is already up? I need to get rid of the A. I just times by A down here. If I times the left by A, must also times by A down here at the right. So this A disappear. B equals to DA. We write AD over C. Notice it's the same. Seesaw method is very powerful, very fast. But first of all, you must make sure there's an equal sign here. Must be equal sign. We will try now. I give you another one you try to do. Okay. You must imagine now there's a seesaw connecting the top to the bottom. Top, you can push up, you can push down, push up, you can push down. You're playing pushing. If let's say you push up, nothing there, it becomes 1. For example, now I push the A here. You see what happened down now? There's nothing here. This one become 1 . Okay, you understand or not? Easy, I'm going to clear this one, okay? Give it a try, I want you to make C the subject. That means your final answer must be C equals to something, something, something. And you try this. Make C the subject. Very easy. You know this method, you're very fast. You don't know, you might be very slow. Okay, if you know, you'll be very fast. What is C equals to? So you write C equals to your answer. You write C equals to what? Very fast. Sophia, you get it, Sophia? You're not going for staycation, Sophia? Are you going? Yeah.
Is that
yes.
I or L?
One. Number 1.
Oh, 1.
Number 1. This is number 1, okay? Number 1. Well done, Mr. Hassan. Easy, Hassan. Hassan, easy, right? Very fast, no? Okay, but if your teacher asks you to explain, then you try to show, you try to prove. It is very, very fast. When you go to Sec 3, Sec 4, you cannot use the old method. You got to use this method. Raman, something wrong, Raman. Let's see, we try. We wait for the rest while. You see, very easy. Come on, very easy. Imagine this is seesaw. Come on, imagine this is seesaw. Zahira, sorry, Zahira, it's not correct. Who's that, Africa? Okay, no. You watch. Now I show you now. You want C to be the subject, push the C up here lah. There's a seesaw. You can push the C goes up here, down here, down here. Can see, it goes up here. So down here, we can actually push the C up. But C become 1C. 1C is C, what? 1C is actually C. And then A, you push up here. When you push up here, you are left with 1. You got AB. Oh yeah. Can you see now? You see, now I push this C up here. What do I get? I get CA equals to B over what? Over 1. Remember, when it disappears, it becomes 1. Huh? So now you have pushed the A up. Lah. So it becomes C over 1 equals to AB over 1. Right? You can remove the 1 as C equals to AB. Finish. Done. Do you get it? Abdul Rahman, you get it? You understand? Abdul Rahman. Sophia, you understand the method? Can you see, Sophia? Sophia, I push the A up. You see, we got AB. I push the C up, becomes C down here. You get it? Sophia, get it? Okay. If you say you want me to prove, okay, I'll prove to you. I'll prove to you. Watch, watch how I prove. Okay. Now, what do I do? How to get rid of C? I times this by C. When I times the left, I must times the right also. So C cancel already. C times 1 is C over A. Oh, can you see now? Equals to B. I times by C. C disappears on the right. I must times by C on the left. So C appears now at the top already. 1 times C, C. Then I want to get rid of A. How? Times by A lah. Times by A over 1, right? Down here must also times by A. Becomes AB. C equals to AB. Okay, we'll practice this some more, okay? You got to get this super, you got to be experts at this. Algebra is going to be very easy for you. Okay, so here we go. Make Y the subject. Your final answer must be Y equals to something, something, something. You can do this. You can do this. Huh? You must believe in yourself. You must remember that. Once you can do it mentally, wow, you're super. I'm doing it mentally now. Very fast. Very fast. How come you got 2xy? Rahman, we want y equals to what? So y equals to what? Syafiqah, let's see ya. Syafiqah, dia tulis terbalik ni Syafiqah. Syafiqah. Syafiqah terbalik lah. Syafiqah terbalik. Hasan, congratulations. You're getting it. Okay, can I show you? I show you again. Sophia, ready? I show her. Can show her. Okay, very simple. Look. Rahman, look. I push this up the slide. The Y goes up here. I push this down. I push the 3 down. So what do I get? I get Y is up now. A, I didn't push, right? I just left it there. 3, I push down. So below is 3. 2x is here. So far you understand? I hope you see here. I push the Y up. I push the 3 down. So Y goes up, the 3 go down. Lah. Now this one, this one I push up here. Lah. So when I push up here, remember this one become 1, you know. So 2ax. Why 2ax? There? Or a2x, but we write 2ax lah. Okay, you are supposed to write, my x is bad lah. Okay. 2ax over 3. That's your answer. Abdul Rahman, you understand? Easy not? Sophia, you understand? Sophia? Sophia looking at something else. Sophia, look here lah. Sophia, don't stop watching Spider-Man. Are you watching Spider-Man? You watch Spider-Man, yeah? I watch Spider-Man. I watch Matrix. I was forced to watch. Can you imagine? Matrix, I fell asleep lah. But Spider-Man is quite interesting. Okay, now I give you something like the question we have. I think they gave you something like that. Make Y the subject. Okay, now remember this one. You remember what I told you? Where does X belong? Top or bottom? You know, right? It's top, right? Put it on top, you can remove the one, then you can do. Okay, then make Y the subject. You can do this very simple. Come on. Make Y the subject. Well done. Who is this? Hassan. Okay, let me see Hassan. Hassan, now you got double Y lah, Hassan. Y equals to Y equals to AYX. Alamak, scary, man. Let's see now. Zaira, Inshira. Let me see, yeah. The one you don't need to put lah. Zaira, Inshira. Okay, your answer is correct. Inshira, terbalik lah, Inshira. I'm not terbalik. No, not terbalik. I'm just looking at Sunny Shafiqah's answer. Okay, your answer is correct, Zaira, Inshira, but don't need to put the one. Shafiqah, yours terbalik. You are getting it there. Hassan, what happened to the 2? Rahman, what happened to the X? Okay, come. We do one by one. First of all, we rewrite this one. We put it as X over 2. Why? Because remember, if you put in the center, it means on top here. It means on top here. Sophia, let me see. Sophia, your answer is correct also, I think. Yes, well done, Sophia. Sophia, yours is the most accurate one because you didn't put the 1 there. Then I put it like that. This is very easy lah. Once you do that, very easy. What you want to make Y the subject? You push the Y here and push the 2 here lah, finish, done. You push the Y and then you must push the X down here. You push the Y up, you push the X down, you push the 2 here. What do you get? You get Y because Y goes up. 2 is no longer there. Now it becomes what? It becomes 1. So below B1, no need to write lah. You bring the 2 over there, 2A. You bring the X below over X. Finish. Halas. You see, can do like that, Maths. Yes, can. But is this correct? Of course it's correct. I show you. I show you now. I prove to you. Okay. If you say you don't believe. Okay. First thing I do the flip. I flip this up. I flip this down. Remember? I flip this up. I flip this down. I already proven to you last week that this is true. So you get Y over A. Y over A equals to 2 over X. Okay. So I am going to put Y over A is 2 over X. Correct, right? Same thing, right? I just change left, I put down here, right, I put here. Now what? Now I need to get rid of A. I times by A, A over 1. I times by A. Cancel the A, no more A. I must also times by A here, right? 2A over X. Done. Okay, we go for our test now. We go for our test now. You all can do it. Sophia, try lah, Sophia. Sophia, try lah, Sophia. Sophia, don't be like that lah, Sophia. Okay, come, try. Sophia think I don't know. I know from the eyes, I know. See, this teacher very irritating. Don't say that, Sophia, please. Okay, we try. You can do this. You can do this. Afrika, where are you lah? Gelap ya. Outside. Allah Akbar. How you study maths outside? Shafika, Shafi'i, Sophia, next week no maths, no class. Okay, this is the last class for the year. We start next Friday. Why? Because there are 5 Fridays in this month. So let's have 4 and have a break. And watch Spider-Man if you want to. Well, I believe it's a jinn actually. Sophia, come on, Sophia, come try, Sophia. Your answer was perfect. Just not perfect. Let us see. Those of you confused, I'll give you a clue to change it to this form. If you are confused, you put E equals to, remember this whole thing is on top, B squared H over 3. Now you can do. Put over 1 on here, play seesaw. You can do it now. H equal BE. What happened to the square? The B square. What happened to the 3, Zaira? 3. Okay, let's see whether Sophia got it correct. Congratulations, Sophia. Well done. So Sophia has gotten it. Zahira, what happened to your 3? There's still a 3 there, no?
Wow.
Hey, what do?
One and
Scolding the brother. You can hear all what your sibling rivalry. You can hear. You can hear. First time I hear. Who was that shouting? Hey, oh Shafi, which one you doing? E equals 15. Shafi, we are doing B, Shafi. We're not doing A anymore. E is 135, not 15 actually, by the way. Okay, later I'll go through the A. Abdul Rahman and the rest, come on. Sophia, that means you're very good at Sophia. What's your secret? Just, I use rejoice. Okay. I also use rejoice, but I have botak. Come, Ika, what about the rest? Abdul Rahman and Hassan. Okay, in 1 minute's time, I will show you in a moment. Who is this? Hassan. Congratulations, Mr. Hassan. Well done. But you must remember in algebra, you cannot change the sign. You don't go suka-suka change big E and become small e. Cannot. Big E represents something, but never mind. This one I understand, no problem. But in your school work and your the thing you cannot change. Zahira also cannot change. Your big E becomes small e. You see, why then become big E? Because beginning of the sentence. No, not because beginning of sentence. Okay, we will see. Let's see now. Hassan, you got it correct. What about the rest? Okay, so I'm going to write it down like that. Very simple. E over 1, right, is equals to, now Zahira, yes. Now terbalik lah Zahira. Just now your answer is almost there. Okay, now I write B squared H. Watch, I switch already. This is the same. I think you all know, right? This is equal to this. So now I put this one here, I put down here, same thing. Then what do I need to do? I want H, no? Okay, I get rid of the 3 first, I put down here. Then this one become what? This one become 3E over 1. Can you see now? And then you have B squared H, right? Now, I am going to take the B squared, I'm going to slide it down here. So this one becomes B squared here. This one got no more B squared here. The B squared, I bring it down. So what your answer is? H equals to 3E over B squared. Okay, not B squared over 3E, Okay. I hope you all get it. Can you see how to do that? Okay, I just change the position. B squared H over 3 is equals to E1. This one you must understand. It's the same thing, right? Only thing, this one I put here, this one I put here. It's okay, no problem. Then I bring the 3 up, become 3E. I bring the B squared down, becomes B squared here. We are left with H. 3C, 3E over B squared. Finish. Done. Done deal. Okay, we move on now. We move on. Okay, so this is something you need to master, seesaw method. So Rahman, you gotta maybe try again next time. Next time, just because you were getting it and then I'm not. Maybe we might do it at the end of the lesson today. We try another seesaw. Can you try to simplify? Factorize means you must take the common factors out. Well done, Zahira. Okay, the answer is correct, Sophia, but the way it's written is very scary. Normally we write a positive one first, but it's okay, your answer is correct. Okay, your answer is correct. Now you move on to next one. I will run through it in a moment. The answer is correct, but no buts. The answer is correct. Hassan, EX. There's no E there, Hassan. Oh, answer. Okay, okay. Answer, but answer is wrong. The answer is wrong, Hassan. Abdul Rahman can do not? First one. You give your answer. Come on, Abdul Rahman, this is quite easy. Just times it out. Imagine this is like -1. Imagine -1, you times is 1. Times is 1. So far, Zahira got it. What was Sophia can do not, Sophia? Shafika can do not. Second one a little bit more challenging. Okay. Aduh. Why are you strangling your sister? Jadi there, I saw you hugging. That's strangling. Okay, come. Those of you are not sure about this one, son, you got to check. Yeah, son, now you are correct. So you times a -1 times x is -x. Minus times -2 +2. So now, okay, 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 minus x. Or Sophia wrote it as -x plus 7. Both acceptable. Both acceptable. This one now, can you try now? A little bit tricky, you know. I give you a clue, okay? You rearrange it this way. Okay, this is the clue I'll give you. You see whether you can solve. X, Y. Okay, and then I put plus 3y, I put here. Then minus 4x minus 12. Okay, I arrange it this way. You try to factorize this one. Try to factorize this one. See, can you factorize them another time? You factorize these two first. You factorize, you know what's factorize, right? You put a number that's common, put it outside here. And then you write that. Then you see, can you get something? Okay, I repeat, you've got to factorize this first, and then factorize this. So let me just push this up. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm going to push this up. I'm sorry. Free more space. So I will write again how to, which one goes first. Yeah, you put the XY here. Then plus 3y. then minus 4x minus 12. Okay, you try. You try to make it equals to something like that. Plus or minus, I put plus or minus, another bracket like that. But you must have a number in front, right? Because you're factorizing. There's another number in front if you want. Okay, Abdul Rahman, congratulations, well done. And this is quite a tough one. You can get it, well done. Have you learned this before, Abdul Rahman? Never. You are an E or an A? You type and tell me, are you an express or normal academic? Okay, very good. Because they don't test it in your syllabus. They test it in the other syllabus. So you can do this. So this, you'll find this now. In Sec 2, you'll find this. Okay. So, well done, well done. We'll give you another one shortly. Zahira, try lah, Zahira. Hasan, can do not, Hasan? Wow. Wow, Zahira. Well done, Zahira. Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay, we wait for the rest for a while. What about Sophia? Sophia, wow. Congratulations, Sophia. Well done. So, okay, so now what do we do? We find what's common lah. We find what's common, so we write them. So both of them got y. So I take out the y lah. Take out the y, I got x inside. X times y, xy. Then y times 3y. Okay, like that. Good. Now then the next one, both of them can divide by 4, you know. Oh yeah, I put minus 4 outside. Okay. So minus 4 times what equals minus 4x? Minus 4 times x. Okay, good. Minus 4 times what equals to 12? Minus 4 times 3, but is it plus or minus? Must be plus because when you times minus times plus give you minus 12. Now you look what happened now. When you do this, you can see, both of them have this x plus 3, x plus 3 lah. So I'm going to take the x plus 3, I'm going to put outside lah. Right? What is common? Remember we put outside, right? There's no y common, we put outside. 4 common, we put outside. Now x minus plus 3, x plus 3 common, we put outside lah. Then what's inside? Y minus 4. Halas. You get it, Hasan? You understand, Hasan? Can you see now? So will you get this type of questions? Yes. But normally they will give you in this form. Even at Express, they will normally give you in this form. They don't give you in the upside down jumble up form. This is jumble up form. So you say how to do that? How to do jumble up form? You ask yourself, which two numbers have something in common? If this one got x, this one got x. Maybe it could be xy plus 4x. Maybe. But you find that it doesn't work. Okay. So you find another one. Oh yeah, xy and 3y. Y. I can take out y. And this one I can take out 4. Then you try. See, you take out the y, take out 4. Suddenly you got x plus 3, x plus 3. This sort of questions you got to do and practice. You will see the pattern. Okay, the pattern will come to you. Just like, for example, you have certain pattern lah. Okay, when if you drink, just drink. After I might yeah. So that is the pattern. You know the pattern. You are human being. You learn the pattern. So Hasan, okay, Hasan, your that thing. If you do it that way, I show you. When I times it out, it's not correct. See, watch. You must be able to see the error. Okay, it's good even if your answer is different, just send me your wrong answer. I can correct and show you why. Because if at the back of mind you still believe you're correct, that means you won't be able to learn the correct method because you think you're still correct. So down here, see, Asana, I times it out. Minus 4 times x minus 4x, which is correct. Minus 4 times minus 3 is plus 12. This is minus 12. Can see not, Hasan? Hasan can see not? So this one must be plus 3 lah. Minus times plus is minus. Yours is minus become plus. Then you change the question. Then you must change the question like that. But if you have that, yours minus down here, you cannot factorize further. Never mind, we move on, okay? But I want you to notice this is end of the year Sec 1 Express test paper. You need to know the skill. You need to know the skills. Okay, this one. Okay, do one this one. This one. Seesaw method. You want to solve, you know what's the meaning of solve? Huh? Find the value of x. Solve means you find the value of x. All the best. All the best. Zahira, I can do it, Zahira. Final answer will be a fraction or a mixed number. Either one. You can call either one. Wow, Sophia. Congratulations, Sophia. Sophia, you should master, specialize in maths. Yeah, Sec 3, you take A maths. You don't like maths. But this year you did quite well, right? You did quite well, right? This year. You're the top, right? No. Send me what's your result. Tell me lah. Let me send me a message. Hassan, congratulations, Hassan. Well done. But can you give it as a mixed number? But no problem. Okay, your answer is correct. Okay, but no problem. You can give it that way. You're waiting for the rest, huh? The rest needs to know the step. Hassan, did you use the seesaw method for this one? Yes. Is it helpful or seesaw method? Do you learn in school seesaw method? Your teacher teaches seesaw. What do they call it? Seesaw method? No, I still do not know what they call it. Cross multiplication or something. So it's a method that we must master. Okay, everything. Yeah, okay, well done, Abdul Rahman. Congratulations. Okay, what about the rest? Zahira? Don't give up, Zahira. Okay, come. I'll go through. So far, we're waiting for Shafika, but they are outside. So we, Zahira, look, we push this up the seesaw. We push this up the seesaw. When you push up 5 times x, go 5x. Okay. 5 times x is 5x, right? I put on here 5, terbalik C, okay. 5x, good. Then this one, when you push, it become 8. 8 times, ya Allah, how come, my ink have disappeared. Okay. This one becomes 8, x minus 1 of here. Okay, but it's over 1 now. But we don't need to write over 1 anymore because it's the same thing. You write over 1, making it more complex. Just remove the over 1 now. Okay, remember, once you push it up, what is left behind is 1. Push it up, what's left behind is 1. So now, the times are 8 times x. 8 times minus 1 minus 1, 8 equals to 5x. Then you bring the 5x over lah. Bring up 5x minus 5x. 8x minus 5x become 3x. Minus 8, you bring over that side, become plus 8. Then x equals to 8 over 3. Finish, done. Which is actually what? 2 and 2, 3. Okay, very easy, but what you must know the steps. Okay, you must know the steps. Okay, we move on. That was question number 8. Let us see now. Can you try this one? This one look very interesting. Huh? Can you find the values of x and y? You know how to find, you got to do prime factorization. You know how to do, right? You don't know, we have to go through. So, Ms. Sophia, later on, you have your test paper. Now. Can you just ask your mother? No, you don't have. This the one that you're giving, like the 51.7 and all. Is that the raw score? That's over, or is it the 85%? Should be raw score lah. Okay. Never mind. But you're doing quite good, no? But okay, but let's see lah. Let's see what happened. Well, the rest all wow. So this is the lowest lah. Okay, we will catch up. Inshallah. Okay, come. We try, come. Those of you who do not know how to do this, you have to do by prime factorization. You see, you don't know what's prime factorization. Okay, if you don't know, you must draw a line like that. Remember that. You draw a line like that. We went through this many times now like that. And then what do you write? You write 8,800. Can use your calculator, no problem. Eh? So you divide by 2 lah. You divide by 2. What do you get? Then after you cannot divide anymore, divide by 5. You don't need to divide by 3. You know, they give you the numbers here. Then finally you divide by 11. You remember how to do this one? You do by this method. If not, we have to go through. That's prime factorization. Eh? Okay, Hassan, let me see whether you're all right. Congratulations, Hassan. And congratulations, Hassan. Can you try now? Question B. You try question B. Do you understand question B now? Do you understand now? Okay. Okay, those of you who can't get question number 9A, I will show you in a moment. You try now. Zaira, aduh. Wow. Zaira, you remember how to do this one? Okay, those of you who don't know what about Sophia, let's see Sophia. Sophia, you know how to do this one? Forgot already. Okay, I will show you all again. Huh? Prime factorization, you want to get this one, you must only divide by prime numbers. We start with 2. But in this case, they already tell you what numbers they can divide by. They can divide by 2, can divide by 5, and 11. So we divide by 2 first. So what do we get? Yeah, I'll go through now. Get 44. Oh. Divide by 2 some more. Get 22. Oh. Divide by 2 some more. 1, 0. Divide by 2 some more. Can use your calculator. 5, 0. Divide by 2 some more. You get 2, 7, 5. Cannot divide by 2 anymore, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2s. So we know this is 2 to the power of 5. X will surely be equals to 5. Okay, times by, now we're going to find out how many 5s are there. Divide by 5. You get 275 divided by 5. 4. 55. Divide by 5 again. You get 11. Then the last one, divide by 11, you get 1. Once you reach here, you stop. So you count. X 2 to the power of 5. Then 5 to the power, there's how many 5 are there? 5 to the power 2. Okay. times 11 to the power 111. Okay, so what is the value of x? X must be 5 lah. Y must be 2. That's how you get it. Because this is the prime factorization of 882. Can I hope you understand. This is called prime factorization. All right, the next one now. Let me see. I think the next one we better not go through lah. I think you are getting tired. We will go through next year lah. Okay. Because it's a little bit complex, but this is Sec 1 maths, you know, end of the year. Okay, this is something we'll go through next year. Can you try it? No. This one. This some revision on the basics skills. You must know the words like this. This one you don't know what this is, you won't be able to do. Cost price, the price he bought. Sorry. Okay, sorry. Two minutes more, it's been. Hold on, I've got to shut my laptop. I hope you know how to do. Just a moment. Sophia, just a moment. So far, Sophia is the only one who has sent. But maybe okay, she says $240. But Sophia, they ask you for percentage decrease, no? Not for money. Asan, congratulations. $240 is correct. But how many percent is that? Okay, I will teach you later in a moment. The shortcut method for percentage. Okay, here we go. You know, cost price means what? The price he buy, you know. And then he sell for this amount, means you rugi lah. You buy for 1,200, you sell for 960, means you rugi. So you find out how much you lose. How much you lose? Rugi means lose. So you minus, so Sophia said $240, correct. But they didn't ask you how much loss did he make. They ask you what is this in percent? So you ask yourself, what is 100%? This is 100%. So, and So so you can do it like that. Like if you want to do 100%, it's 1,200. You can do this way. But I'm going to teach you the method of using a formula. Okay, let's see. Sophia has now tell me the answer. Yes, well done. Well done. The answer is right. So now you want to find out what is $240. Okay. You can find out what's 1% actually. Okay, 1% is how many dollars? Okay, but I'm not going to show you that. I'm going to show you the formula method. Asan, you tell me whether you're using this formula method. Asan, formula method now means you just write like that. You are supposed to fill in here, 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 here. The last one will always be 1. You want to find what? What you want to find, you write on here. What do you want to find? You want to find how much this is in percent. So you want to find this one. So you write it here, 240. Now, clue, if you put dollars, this is dollars now. You put dollars here, below must be dollars. If you put percent down here, below must be percent. There's only 2 possibilities. It's percent and something else. In this case, it's dollars. Sometimes it might be kg. Now, the next thing, these two must be connected. These two must be connected. So now, what other number do you know? You know 1,200, you do 960. We don't use 960, we use 1,200. Now, what do we know about 1,200? That is connected to percent. We know it's 100%. You write it here. So this ratio is very important. There must be one of them that you know the relationship between the dollar and the percent. Okay, or the percent and the kg. That one normally you write it here. But sometimes don't get confused. Do I write 100 here? 1,200 here. So that's why I'm telling you, down here if it's dollars, below must be dollars. If down here is percent, below must be percent. So this is the formula method. You will get 20%. Some of you say this one very confusing. Very confusing. But you must learn this method. So I'm going to give you another one. So the answer is 20%. If you cancel, 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 cancel. 240 divided by 12 is 20%. Confirm. So we're going to do using this method. You have to master this method. You are in secondary school already. You cannot use you must master this. Okay. So now you need to fill up this 4 and find out. Okay. Okay, 50. Let's see, 55%. $220 kg. We want to find out what is 100%. Sorry, 100%. Can you find out what's 100% using this? Using this method, if you can. Can you find out what's 100%? Well done, Hassan. Hassan, do you use the formula? You know how to use the formula before already? You know, okay, good. Okay, this formula is very powerful, very powerful formula. Well done, Abdul Rahman. What about Zahira, Sophia, Shafika, and Shafi'i? I call Zahira, Zahira cover her face. Why cover her face, Zahira? Can do not? Okay. So very simple. Remember what I told you? What you want to find, you write here. But before that, one of these will be 1. It's always this last one will be number 1. You put number 1 here. Always, always. Then what do we write here? What you want to find? What do you want to find? This one, 100. We put 100 here. Now for this one, you've got to fill in this relationship here. Fill in here. Well done, Shafika. So do you put 220 here or do you put 55? Remember what I told you? If this is percent, below must be percent. This kg must be kg. What is this 100? Hey, 100% lah. So you must put 55 down here because 55%. You put it like that. You fill in like that. You will get 400 kg. Okay. If you want to check, you can find out what is 5%, 1%, and then you can find out what is 100%. No problem. But I'm showing you This method, this is a very good method. Okay, you should master this method for percentage. We try one last one. Okay, here we go. Okay, this one I don't think will be percent. 13% is 6 kg. What is 73%? Can you find out? What is 73%? You will have a decimal, no problem. Use your calculator base and find out. You must know how to use the method. Hassan, are you sure or not, sir? You try again. You see, roughly you times, Zahira also get same thing. Am I wrong or 73%, you know? Look, 13 times what equals to 73, let's say. Maybe about 4 or 5. So you times by 4 or 5, it cannot be 100 plus. Okay, I'll show you in a moment. Notice I use numbers now. You cannot use the alternative method already. Okay, let us see now, Miss Sophia. Okay, Sophia, let's see. Okay. Sorry, it's not the answer. Abdul Rahman, you know what to do? Try again. Remember what I told you? What you want to find, you put out here. This one be one. This one be the relationship. Okay, I will write for you. Okay, let us see now. Sophia, give second answer. Sophia, no, still closer, but not. Okay, first we write 1 down here. Okay, make sure you write 1 down here. Congratulations, Mr. Abdul Rahman. He got it. What you want to find, you write here. What you want to find, what you want to find? You want to find what is 73% in kg. Write 73 here. What you want to find, you write here. Because you don't know what 73% is, right? You want to find it. Okay, good. Now you must put this thing this side. Do you put a 13 here or 6 kg here? Remember what I say. If this is percent, this one must be percent. So you must write percent. This is percent, what? 73%. Put the 13% here. Put the 6 here. Okay, and then when you times, you will get 33.69. 33.69 kg lah, roughly. So the answer is 33.69. If you don't believe, you want to check whether the answer is correct, you go and take 73 divided by 13. Okay, let's try. All of us try. See whether you get the same answer. 73 divided by 13. You will get 5.6 something. 5.6 something. You take 33.69 divided by 6. You get 5.6 something. Now this is rounded off, so it's not so accurate, but you get 5.6 something also. Okay, so this more or less proves it. Yes, well done. Who was the one who just sent me the answer down here? Okay, I give you one more. I can't see. It's Ahsan. Ahsan, you get it right, Ahsan? You understand? Okay, we do one last time. This one. One last time. You must be able to do this. Again, I tell you again. You are in secondary school. You have to use the faster method. Okay, so you got to see. Okay, now let's say I put on 3.2% is 74.2 grams. Okay, then someone wants to find out what is 103%. What is the weight? How many grams is 103%? You must know the method. The method is already here. Can you try? It's 3.2. 74.2. You give your answer as gram, okay? To the nearest gram is good enough. Again, same thing, you must times, put in. Congratulations, Abdul Rahman. Well done. Easy for you? Easy? Okay. You're sleepy, Abdul Rahman. Have you seen Spider-Man? You have seen, you like it? Are you happy to give Toby Maguire's back? Toby, you're happy? My son is also very happy. When he was a small boy, I bought him a Spider-Man suit and carried him around. Now he's 21, going to become a teacher. Sophia, not so accurate, Sophia. You got to try. It's close. You're a couple of grams short. And now he's a fanatic. He's crazy over Toby Maguire. Just a moment, Abdul Rahman. You watch a Matrix, Abdul Rahman? No. I fell asleep in the cinema. Zahira can do that. Zahira dah penat lah. Zahira say I don't want to play already lah. Well done, Hassan. Easy, yeah? Okay, the rest of you, come on. Get your spider sense, get your spider sense back, Zahira. Or get yourself beaten by a spider. Okay, very simple, very simple. This one will always be number one. Always. What do you want to find? You want to find 100%, 103% in the gram. So write 103 here. Next one, just put these two inside here. If you write percent here, below must be percent. So below must be percent 3.2. And then above here, 72, 4.2 lah. Gram. You times it out, you get 2, 3, 8 point something. Okay, Sophia, this is your answer. Yours is close, It's 2,388. Maybe you have typed in the wrong number, Sophia. Okay, we will now continue with the test paper. Yeah. Hold on. This one is, I think angles you got no problem. Okay, sphere and all that. One can wait for next year. Inequalities. This will come up for your. Can you try this? Question 14A1 only. 14A1. This one, 2 no need to do lah. 14A1. Hassan, well done. Very fast. Zahira, almost correct, but your sign is terbalik. You do not menembalikkan sign there. Yes. Unless it's negative numbers, you got to divide or times. Rahman, well done. So very easy, yeah. I think the rest also can do lah. We won't wait anymore. Bring the +1 over, becomes -1, who becomes 9. 3x smaller than 9. Then divide by 3. Divide by 3, get 3. Yeah. So 3x smaller than 3. How do we do? Find where 3 is. Okay, 3 is on here. Draw a circle. Do we color the circle? Don't color unless there's equal. If they put equal also, then you color, but there's no equal here. Then which part is less than 3? See, x is less than 3. And less than 3 this direction. Okay. So now you just write like that. That is your answer. Okay? In a number line method. Okay. Move on. Can you try now? This one. You try first, okay? You try first. Those of you who are blur, I show you, okay, just one thing. You break it up into 2. Do this one first. Like that. Finish that first, and then after that, what do? Then you do this one. So you break it up into 2 parts. Just give me one moment, please. One moment. Wow, you got it so fast. Rahman, let's see, Rahman. Congratulations, Mr. Abdul Rahman. Well done. Hey, Rahman, where you, Rahman? Come back, Rahman. Don't follow the rest. Since next lesson, once we start, I will have to chase those who video are off. But now, because holiday mode, we have Shafi, Shafika. I don't know where they are. They're outdoor. Outdoor. Abdul Rahman, very good. You learned this in school? Abdul Rahman, you learned this in school? Inequality? No. Yes. Yes. So it's quite good. Quite good. You wait for the rest. You can attempt the next one. Then let me see. From your answer now, can you find out what's the okay, never mind. I think never mind. B no need. We won't come to that. We just the one we do in Sec 2 lah. Otherwise, make it confused. Asan, can you not? Okay, those who are confused, I'm gonna do it for you on both sides. You can divide your paper into 2 parts. So this one will be one equation. You write down the equation here. Okay, down here you write down equation 2x minus 9. Then you put less than 4x minus 3. You work this out. Work this out until you get x. Bring the x to, you just maybe you can leave the x here. Leave the x here. Means finally your answer, your x, something like that. You get like that. Then this one down here, 4x minus 3. Less than equals to x plus 13. Let this, the x be here. Smaller than equal to, what number is this? You try. You're supposed to get it like that. So let's see. Asan, yours got x plus 13 and okay. I will have to show you all now. I think you're confused. Only Abdul Rahman, I think, is clear on this. So here we go. All right, we try. So down here now, what to do now down here? Okay, we do this one first now. We want the x be on this side, right? So we bring all the x's to the right hand side. 2x bring over becomes minus 2x. Get 4x minus 2x. Yeah, I hope you get it. Hold on, another 3. Minus 3, we bring over there, become plus 3. So 3 minus 9. Plus 3 minus 9, now you get minus 6. Right? Down here is 2x. Am I correct? Hold on. Let me see. 4x. Okay. Did I copy that right? So now you divide this by 2, divide by 2, you get minus 3. Okay. So you get x greater than minus 3. Okay, this is what it is. One side you finish already. Okay, next one down here. Remember, we want x to be here. Now, why I want x to be here? Because later you're going to write down your equation like that, your inequality like that, Most probably it's going to be like that. So this part now, when you take out this part, let the x be on the right. Then when you take out this one, let the x be on your left, down here. So now you get 4x on the left. Bring all the x over to here. There's 1x, right? X, right? Bring over, become minus x. And then you bring plus 3, minus 3 over, become plus 3. 3 plus 13. So what is it? 4x minus x, that's 3x. 16. What is x? X is 16 divided by 3. 16 divided by 3 is 5 and 1/3. Now you got to combine. X is smaller than 5 and 1/3 or equal to x is greater than minus 3. So now you can combine it. How to combine it? Okay, we're going to combine it here. Okay, for you to see clearly. Hold on, Hold on. Where's my pen? So now, here I'm going to draw the line up here. So I write x smaller than equal 5 1/3 or greater than minus 3. A good question they will ask you is represent this on the number line. So imagine now you have a number line on here, let's say. This one number line down here. So we're going to represent it here. Okay, this is the number line, imagine now. So how I'm going to do? I mark now minus 3. Oh, minus 3 is here. Is it equal to not equal? So I draw a circle on top. Can you see I draw a circle on top? And then 5 and 1/3. Okay, let's say down here is 5 lah. This is 5. Down here is 6. Imagine. So 5 and 1/3, we divide this to 3 parts. This is 1/3 lah. We draw a circle. Is it equal? Yes, it's also equal to. So we must shade. We must shade. And then what? And then you draw a line joining the two from here to here. Okay, so this is a representation on a number line for this inequality that we just solved. I hope you understand. Can you see, you know why we don't shade, why we shade? When you don't shade, it means it's not equal. You see this one is not equal? There's no equal sign here. So we don't shade. This one is smaller than or also equal. We must shade. And then we draw a line to show. So that means the value of x is between this range. Okay, x can be 1, can be minus 1, can be 0, can be 2, 3, 4, can be 5, can be minus 2.3, whatever it is. X is within this range. Okay. We do one last one. Last question. And then I will see you next year, no? Okay? I will see you next year. Maybe I have to give you my own question. But let us see. They have down here a question. This one not yet. Okay, never mind. I give you my own question. Yeah, ready, Make y the subject, y equals to something, and go. Make y the subject. Y equals to something. Well done, Mr. Hassan. Congratulations. Easy, very fast. Very fast. Abdul Rahman, well done. But don't say bar. AB. Okay. You follow alphabetical order. AB. Okay, good. Abdul Rahman, you got it also. What about the rest? What about the rest? Sophia, let's see. Sophia is champion. So well done, Sophia. I know you're champion at this. That's why you will answer this one. Well done. Okay. Yes, well done, Zahira. Okay, so simple. Push this up, push this down. So 3 is now below, and then push the A down here. A, B over 3. Your last of the last question. Make C the subject. C equals to something. Your last question. What happened to your B, Mr. Rahman? This is B, not 12, not 6, sorry. Boys and girls, this is B. Sorry, Rahman. This is B. B for boy. B for boy. Not 6, huh? My bad. Okay, this is B, yeah. Zahira. So what happened to your X? This X, Zahira? Ini ada X lah. Okay, well done, Abdul Rahman. Well done. Congratulations, Abdul Rahman. You got it really right. You know how to do this one, really right? Okay, good. Because that's why I was worried. You were a little bit confused. But confusion is just a natural part. People who don't get confused, they're not human beings. Human beings, when we get overload in information, we might get confused. Okay, Hassan, your 2, how Hassan? You got the 2 goes up down here, Hassan. How come your 2 goes down? You must play seesaw. You're not enough playing seesaw lah. You're playing seesaw now. Must play seesaw. Go to the playground and play. So I just show you very quickly. The X belongs to the top. So X over 2 equals to B over C. So you want C the subject, push the C up, push the X down, and then push the 2 up here. Right? So you get C equals to 2B over X. Hassan, okay? You get it right, Hassan? Okay, I want you to remember next week there is no tuition, and there's no tuition. Tell the parents there are 5 Fridays in this month. We're only doing 4 lah. Okay, we take a break next week. I'll see you the following week. Okay, we'll be doing your Sec 2 work then. Okay, anything, WhatsApp me, all right? Assalamualaikum.